My name is Montina, Montina Gyrie. I go as mostly just Montina on the internet, and for art purposes, kind of want to be a one-name artist, kind of do what Madonna's doing. My artistic style is very explosive in color and brushwork and subject. So it's evolved over the years and it's changed over the years, and I kind of dabble into a lot of different things. I think something I struggle with as an artist is not landing in one key look, in one key thing. But I also think that's like a lie that we tell ourselves. We don't have to have one key look and one key thing. Like, it doesn't have to have cohesiveness. I can just jump around if I want to. Like, that's kind of where I'm going with it. I'm just painting what I feel like. Oil's my favorite for sure. I love the buttery consistency and the vibrancy, and it kind of has a life of its own that takes over that I can't really take responsibility for. So there's all these awesome fortunate accidents with oil paint. In terms of style and what it looks like, it's very loud and it's very expressive. It has like high saturated colors, and it's full of a lot of bright colors, dark and light. And I'm kind of playing with a 70s appeal, 70s aesthetic right now, because that's just something that makes me happy and I'm attracted to. My upbringing was a wild, awesome one, and full of a lot of freedom and love and artists, actually. My dad's a minister. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. She raised 9 kids. I'm the youngest of the 9 kids. But yeah, grew up with amazing, loving, open parents with like no judgment, and had the attitude of letting us kind of explode into our fullest potential and what we wanted to do. And they never forced us into anything, really. I was just always doing it naturally. I was breathing, thinking about it. Whenever I had a moment to myself, I would set up and paint. Since I moved out on my own at 19, I always had a studio set up wherever I was living. And then just by word of mouth and people finding out that's what I did, people wanted to start buying my work, and people started commissioning me to do work. So ever since I was 19, it really became a way of making money. Art school, when I was in art school, it was kind of an exploration of my psyche, and I talked a lot about like repressed memories and a lot of pain, like the classic tormented artist type stuff. So during that time, my work was more muted and dark and had more neutral tones. And so this picture is like me screaming, holding onto my sister. I was so scared of her letting me go. You know, I'm interested in past life regression and like dreams and what they mean, and trauma that gets passed down. And then also when I was 6 months old, I was dropped on my head and cracked my skull. So I do look at this as like, as a child, I had all this anxiety, and I feel like that trauma probably punctured me in some way, and I was just scared to let go. And I just, any adult, I'd be like, don't let me go, please don't let me go, because I had a near-death experience at 6 months, basically. So I'm very interested in how trauma impacts the body and talking about that through painting. So I feel like just this small little piece represents all these stories in my life. Want to sit with me? You want some milk? Hi, are you having fun? What's that? Isn't that cool? That's pretty, isn't it? I've painted more now than I ever have since having a baby. I feel like I hate that idea that we have to choose one or the other. We have to choose work or being a mother, and of course you can do both. If anything, he only lit up my career more and made me push to work more and gave me more purpose and gave me more hope. So yeah, ever since he was born, I've been painting way more. I love how kids make work. Their mark making is so fearless and effortless. Like, it's the kind of thing painters dream of, letting go of like judgment, and they just kind of go for it. So I let him just paint and make marks, and then I would do the same, and it was just really loose and aggressive and colorful. This has always been my dream, and to be a mom and to be married and have a family. And my, everyone's 20s is this decade of figuring yourself out, and like it's a little like tumultuous, and I feel like I was kind of a train wreck in some ways. And so yeah, my work was a lot darker, and me just kind of figuring shit out, where now I feel so grounded and at peace and where I'm meant to be, that I'm just painting what makes me happy, and I'm painting pretty things. Motherhood has changed my work in the fact that I don't feel the need to talk about my pain anymore, because it's kind of been healed. Do you like painting? Do you like painting? Do you like painting? Do you like painting? Yeah?